All right, guys, here we go. Real quick video on West Texas Intermediate crude oil. What's oil going to do near term? Well, first of all, let's backtrack here real quick. And our group took a short position up here at the 200 because we came into it from an extended price range well below the 200. Okay, then we had some other factors across here, previous resistance zones. So that was pretty much high percentage trade there to the downside. And then a lot of people ask about, the green candles like it was going to break out, and people were still thinking that we were going to, and we possibly could, further down the road, run to, high 80s, 90, maybe even $100 a barrel oil. But right here, we have this, what we call a two up, one down, and they're all over the place. What we explain here is on every chart. You're going to find it on every asset, crypto to stocks to metals to commodities, you name it. And that's why it's so easy to learn our system because it works on every timeline, a 2 minute chart, weekly chart, 3 day chart, whatever. But anyway, basically, when you have all these red candles, that's basically one big red candle here. And then as price comes down, you're always going to have a rebound, whether it's on, to the downside or upside. But what counts is the level of the pullback. And this was obviously a shallow pullback. And then as soon as this red candle there took out the low, that's when you go in hard on the downside. Okay, it did it again here, a little bit stronger pullback because as you can see, these two red candles are basically, one larger, red candle, so to speak. But anyway, let's get to present day. And as you well, also let me show you. This is how we knew. We normally we don't get into a position to the upside or downside until that previous candle is taken out, like this big red candle here. But we had a trick up our sleeve. What that was, as you can see, we called it, way back here. When was it? In March, hitting that 200. Remember, we talked about it on the first of the video, coming up into it. Well, coming down into it from an extended price range works the opposite way. Most times it holds support and you bounce. We've done it twice here. That's how we knew to go long over there on the daily, even though we hadn't taken out that huge red candle. If especially if you put all three of them together. Okay. So anyway, here we are, and I don't believe we're going to break much above 74. Any well in the next few days anyway. We have this low pivot, high pivot, and normally that's pretty, good resistance to get through. Not that oil can, because anything can break out in the world, anywhere. Now we are over that 8 exponential, which is going to add a little bit of support. But as you see, we're putting in potentially, we got to wait until it closes, potentially a spinning top indecision doji going up into this red candle. So bottom line, you got to prove it to us. So we'd want a close up and over this range, above that high pivot, low pivot, basically that red dash line before, taking on oil here to the upside. And normally, hey, it's coming into summer, so chances are they're going to try to run it up and exploit the summer travelers coming up. But guys, appreciate you watching the video. Check us out on Twitter. Check out our Patreon members group if you want to learn a lot of these little trading investing tips. And we will see you on the charts.